In this video, we're going to practice close and critical reading strategies being recorded in the margin of the text. The 4 strategies that we're going to use are questioning the text, connecting with the text, determining the main idea of a portion of a text, and also determining what the author is inferring, what the message that he is trying to give us that is not explicitly stated. We'll do this by demonstrating how Google Documents allows you to complete notes in the margin of an electronic text. We're going to begin our reading within the future days. In the future days, which we seek to make secure, we look forward to a world founded upon 4 essential freedoms. And as I read this first sentence, I already have a question in my mind. He's referring to we, which is the United States, but then he discusses the fact that we look forward to a world that has human freedoms. So I already have a question about this, and here's how I'm going to record it. I copy or highlight the text, go over to the Insert button on the left-hand side, scroll down till I see Comment, and on the right-hand side, a text box pops up. And here is where I'm going to record my question. So my question is, why is the U.S. responsible for world freedom? That seems to be what he's implying. So I can return to that question later, but that's just what I noticed right away. After I record my question, I can continue reading. The first is freedom of speech and expression everywhere in the world. The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way everywhere in the world. The third is freedom from want, which, translated into world terms, means economic understandings from which will secure to every nation a healthy peacetime life for its inhabitants everywhere in the world. So I'm going to stop here because I'm making a connection to FDR's text. He's giving us the freedoms, what he believes are essential human freedoms for everyone in the world. And he tells us this by emphasizing after each freedom that he discusses everywhere in the world. So that's a connection I've made, and I'm going to go ahead and record that. So again, I do that by highlighting everywhere in the world, going up to the Insert button, clicking Comment, and then going over to my text box, and then I'm just going to make a note that FDR emphasizes in his speech that it is everywhere in the world, and click the Comment button. Continuing reading, the fourth is freedom from fear, which translated into world terms means a worldwide reduction of armaments to such a point and in such a thorough fashion that no nation will be in a position to commit an act of physical aggression against any neighbor anywhere in the world. So now that I've read the passage, I need to determine the main idea. What is the author trying to tell us? And if we go back through and look from the introduction in the future days to all 4 of the freedoms, I believe the main idea that he wants to share with us, or that he wants us to understand, is that everyone in the world should be assured essential freedoms. And that's the main idea, which again you can see from him emphasizing as he gives us each one of the freedoms. The last thing we have to look at is, what is he inferring? What is the message he is trying to give us that he's not stating explicitly? And in this instance, I believe that he assumes that if the world enjoys essential freedoms, the United States will be more secure. He doesn't tell us why this is, but that is the beginning. This is the way that we seek to make a secure future, and it's founded upon the freedoms. So this is how we look at a text using close and critical reading strategies and record our comments and connections in the margin using the comment feature in Google Docs.